It's time!
Well, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Edge DFS. My name is Tyson Smith, joined by Ellie Hernandez. Ellie, we got best ball, man. We're in between, we're almost coming up here on this XFL championship. But in the meantime, we're getting ready for best ball here, man. I'm looking forward to NFL. I know that a lot of people are doing underdog drafts. I kind of like messing around with these Draftkings best ball drafts. What do you think, man? What are your thoughts on best ball overall for newbies coming in? If you've never done best ball, I mean, it is relatively new over the past few years. So if you're coming into this, can you describe what best ball is?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So first of all, best ball is really fun. I enjoy it. It's one of those things that takes a little bit of time at first, but like you kind of get a hang of it and then you just have fun. But essentially what it is everybody plays season-long fantasy. What you're doing is you're drafting a normal team of players like you would for a normal DFS slate or just for your season-long fantasy, and then you accumulate points over the course of 14 to 15 weeks. I don't remember the weeks off the top of my head just because, what is it? It's 1 through 14 for round one, right?
Yeah, we'll get into it a little in more detail, but it's, 1 through 14 is round one, and the top two advance at a 12. And then you got round 2, round 3, and then round 4 is week 17. That's the final.
And then, for me, look, it gets a little meticulous setting your lineup each week in normal fantasy. And what happens is you just automatically put your highest scoring guy into the lineup. And Draftkings would do that for you, or Underdog, whatever system you're playing on. But that's essentially what best ball is. And then you just spend your summer drafting players like you would for a normal fantasy draft.
So look, we're going to do some live drafts here. We're going to try to do 2. I think we could probably get through 2. I think it's 35, 40 minutes, depending on how long these people are taking. We should be able to get to 2. I'm going to do 1. I'm going to do the $10. Ellie, you're going to do another one on your end, but we're going to collaborate on those. And look, if you guys are in the comments, first of all, what's up? Let us know that you're here. If you're from the Discord, say what's up. I think there's a little bit of a delay, so if you want to jump into these with us, feel free to. But you might be able to snipe us on a couple of them. But hey, it's worth it. It'll be all right. All right. So Ellie, let's briefly. I want to briefly just talk about some stuff before we actually jump into this. Let me actually hang on. I got some streaming music here. So I like to listen to movie soundtracks while I work. So this is the next best thing. We have a license for this, so you can't shut us down. So Ellie, what are your thoughts on let me look at my notes here. Okay, so talk about DraftKings best ball versus underdog. So I know most people are playing underdog. I tend to, first of all, I don't want to have to make a huge deposit to, pull money out of DraftKings and put it in underdog. So, playing on DraftKings is more convenient for me. And plus, it seems like, man, the competition is just not as sharp, right? I think there's a little bit of an edge there.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I prefer DraftKings as well, mostly just because that's where I get all my season-long challenges. And, shout out to the guys up top, Big T and Osimo, all those dudes. I just don't have the funds to be transferring from a bunch of different gambling sites. So I kind of stick with DraftKings. And there actually is an edge in best ball. They're starting to, and DraftKings did a great job releasing better contests this year too. But it's still those same rules, right? Like now you got the $3.20 max. Osimo's not playing in that. Lord Farquaad or whatever the fuck these Chipotle brother names are. These guys aren't playing in those contests. They can't play the $3. Underdog, you need to be sharp. Like I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat it. You need to be sharp, and because of the frequency of these drafts, like you have now until the season starts. And then you might play some in-season best ball. I haven't dabbled with that really yet, but you're playing with the guys who essentially made best ball popular. So everyone's over there. It's fun. They actually have a lot of great contests. Underdog does have advantage on the contest because they pay you out in the regular season. But exactly. I think DraftKings is where you can kind of use it as a savings account when you're playing like us, people on our channel, usually playing with a little bit more of a budget. So, you got a savings account when the NFL ends, you're at least getting a little bit of money back to play some NBA.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously with DraftKings, it's going to be full point PPR. So what does that mean for us when we're drafting? I mean, obviously wide receivers are going to be more important. Maybe a little bit of a decrease. Maybe drafting your quarterbacks just a little bit lower because they're not as important with their scoring. And obviously pass catching running backs and maybe tight ends. Like it's a little bit of a different game going from half point to full point, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think DraftKings is one of those. We really have to focus on the wide receivers, man. You're going to have a handful of running backs you can take in those early rounds. You really got to feel strongly about those guys. Personally, when I'm coming to running backs in those early rounds, it's to kind of diversify my portfolio. But the PPR upside is just insane. I mean, Cooper Kupp in 2021, he just had that insane season. If you didn't have him, you weren't advancing in pretty much any of your contests. Yeah. And last year it was Justin Jefferson and Garrett Wilson. So you got to get your wide receivers. You can dabble in the running backs, like what the zero running back strategy. We'll shout out Pete Overzet. I think he's the guy who made that strategy, right? I don't know. He made it popular with all this shit, but it works, right? I mean, last year if you had Khalil Herbert and Jamal Williams, you were pretty much set. You didn't need an RB1 because you had those guys to take over for you. So go get the guys that you know are going to get receptions, and use correlation in your lineups when you're trying to get your running backs.
Yeah, and that's something we'll talk about a little bit more here. Is the correlation, like we're drafting before the schedule is released, so it's kind of interesting, like the strategies that we can employ here, because we don't know who's playing in week 17. And that's going to be a huge deal, especially on DraftKings. There's no regular season payout. Weeks 1 through 14, you just advance. You don't really win anything. So you're playing everything for that week 17. And a good strategy is to try to game stack that week 17, those week 17 games. And right now, I think an interesting strategy could be going with division stacks. Like if you get Josh Allen and you probably can't get Diggs, but if you get a Buffalo stack, maybe throw some Miami, maybe throw some Miami in there, maybe throw some Jets, and try to figure out the correlation there. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same team. And even if you have, you can get two wide receivers from the same team. You don't have to have the quarterback. Is it nice to have the quarterback? Yeah, but you don't want to reach too much. So when we're actually drafting, we're looking at the ADP. As long as we don't have to reach too much and it's all the same, grabbing division rivals right now before the schedule is released is kind of an interesting strategy. And the schedule is going to be released on the 11th, so that's in a couple days. But between now and then, you can get a couple drafts in between now and then. Let's actually look at. So this is going to be the 10 million, 1 million to first. So if you look at that round one, that's weeks 1 through 14, top 2 advance out of the 12. Then you move into another pairing there, and that's top 1 advance. You get to round 4. Round 4 is week 17. So that's where like I said, that's where you really want to kind of like plan to win week 17. And if you can make it through, if you can do enough lineups to make a couple through, because look at this, 1 million to first. 526,000 to second, third. It's a decent payout here. That's not bad at all, dude. Like 6th place, 200K.
Yeah, this is much better than what they had last year, man. Like if you weren't in the top 10, you pretty much weren't making any goddamn money.
I mean, look, there's 1,300 people in that 4th round. So if you can max out one of these contests, if you can you do a 150 max, I mean that's probably pretty ideal. Because if you can get a couple lineups into that final 1,300, look at that. Even like 100th place, 10K. That's not bad for a $1,500 investment. And it's kind of frustrating to put all that money into it for 8 months at this point. But I think it's worth it, man. It's really fun. In addition to like throughout the year, you can really just keep track of your lineups. And I don't have to play season long anymore. I don't have to mess around with switching my lineups out. You're just done. Like you draft it and you move on to the next lineup. All right. So what else, Ellie? You want to just here? I'm just going to start drafting and we can just start talking here. So let me enter this.
Yeah. Just while you're entering that, I do want to continue off the Travis Kelce point, or the PPR, right? Tight ends, I think, are another area where and you'll see when we start drafting, like it's just there's such an elite drop off once you get outside the top two guys. You have Travis Kelce, you have Mark Andrews, and then it's kind of no man's land. George Kittle's probably going to come back this year, but like this might not be and I want to be clear, we're kind of, this is only what, season 3 for us. This is the 3rd year that we're drafting, so we're still employing strategies, we're testing stuff out. That's one of the reasons why we're drafting live, is we want to, I guess, crowdsource at the same time, like learn together. But you gotta take stands on some of these guys. Like if you have the opportunity to take a fucking Damian Harris or it's elite tight end, I think you have to lean towards those high value PPR positions, and tight end is probably the most underrated, and it's the most important, I think, in most of all.
Yeah, getting those elite tight ends, if you can get Kelce and Mahomes, it's hard to do. Out of like the 5 Kelce lineups I have so far, I've only been able to get Mahomes once, so it's kind of hard. If you can do that though, man, that's incredible. All right, let's see where we're drafting at here. 11. I don't like drafting this late. I prefer like 5 or 6, to be honest. 11, not ideal to me. That puts you kind of in this, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Now the interesting thing here is, if you can get to AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, it's kind of hard to do. I haven't been able to do it yet because people are going up and picking Hurts way too early, and same with AJ Brown, at least based on the ADP this early in the year. But that's kind of where you're at this point. Where do you like drafting at? I've done about 11 drafts so far. I'm a little bit over here. I basically have to do about 1 draft a day leading up to the season, but I wanted to do quite a few to kind of get the hang of it and just kind of see where things are and see how things progress. Where do you like drafting? Like, what's your ideal spot?
Honestly, I would like to be kind of between like 6 and, I guess 6 or 7, because you can turn pretty quickly. If you want to reach, you can reach for a stack that kind of works out a little bit. If you're 1 or if you're 12, you're kind of just, you're at such an extreme end. It's really hard to get what you want.
Although at 1, I did a draft right before this at 1. And maybe I just got lucky, but obviously Jefferson, I got a nice Viking stack and I got a nice Buffalo stack. I got a lot of like AFC East correlated like game stacks for week 17 potentially. So that was pretty nice. So, I'd like to, maybe you can get a 1 on the next draft that we do to kind of see how that goes. But like I was saying, man, like one thing now by drafting this early, yeah, it's risky. A lot of people, we were talking about this in the Discord. A lot of people don't want to draft this early, and I totally get it. A lot of things can change, but the variance on where we're at with this ADP and getting some of these rookies that could absolutely have an incredible breakout year, getting them really cheap, it makes it worth it. Like some of these lineups could be complete dog shit, but also a couple of these lineups could propel you really high. And it could be a lot different too. If you can get to week 17, your lineups are going to be a lot different than a lot of those other people. So I personally like just spreading it out, because as things change, you could, your lineups that you draft 3 months from now or 2 months from now, whatever, are going to be incredibly different than what we're drafting now. And I like to just progress with it as we go. So CMC pick 2. Probably going to get Jamar Chase here. What are your thoughts on benefits, disadvantages of, wow, look at that, Josh Allen at 3. See, I mean, I don't understand.
I don't know how the guy who had the second pick let the clock run out before he took McCaffrey. Like,
yeah,
you shouldn't be searching too hard at this point.
So some disadvantages here. Well, you know what? Here, let's keep an eye on this. So we're pick 11. Let's just see what happens. If we can get,
I mean, obviously, let's see best available. I mean, that's really kind of how I end up looking at these. Well,
the first couple rounds, yeah, I'm just picking the best. Like, I don't have any rules. I'm just going to pick the best guy that I want, and then as we start to get further down, I can start worrying about stacking and correlating in different ways. I would like to get an AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts here. Tyreek Hill. I think a lot of people are taking the approach of, at least on Underdog, that these top 3 quarterbacks, you have to pay too much for them. And getting dudes like getting Justin Herberts or some of these other guys late in later rounds is going to pay off better for you. I don't know. What do you think? Like,
what pick do you have after 11? Real quick.
I think it's 14, right? Yeah, 14.
Okay.
So I mean, look at this. We got Bijan Robinson, Austin Eckler, AJ Brown. So Austin Eckler goes. I'm going to take AJ Brown here if he's free, if he's available. And Jalen Hurts goes. So should we still get AJ Brown or what do you think? I mean, I don't have much Bijan Robinson. I'm in a tough spot. I'm going to take AJ Brown because I like him a lot. We can worry about stacks in other ways.
Yeah, let's look at the next pick.
Well, I mean, look, we can go AJ Brown and Barkley.
Yeah, AJ Brown, Barkley. Well, hold on. What's Dak's ADP? Why not take CD?
Let's find out. Yeah, you're right. No, that's what I meant. My bad. Dak's 81, so we can definitely get to Dak eventually. Yeah, I'm taking CD. That's a good idea.
Then you should be able to. Man, we should be able to. We're probably going to be in like Mark Andrews or George. See, this is my problem. Is once I get that first pick, I start looking at the next tight ends.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we're going to be pick 35 and 38. So let's just kind of see where the ADP is coming in at and kind of get an idea. So Justin Fields, DK Metcalf, Gibbs, Debo Samuel. You could get lucky and get to Andrews, though.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on him because he may still be available. If not, I think let's see, we got ASB. Man, Amon-Ra St. Man, he made me money last year.
Yeah, and I have none of him. I've done 11 drafts. I have 0 Amon-Ra St. Brown just based on where I'm at. So
I don't think that's a problem. Just like JMO's back for the full year. So
well, no, didn't he get suspended for six weeks?
Remember, because he was betting. It, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. Jonathan Taylor goes at pick 17. I mean, and Saquon's still there. Mahomes is still there. Garrett Wilson, it's about where he should be taken. I feel like people are kind of sleeping on these top end running backs a little bit.
Yeah, Derrick Henry should still probably be a top 10 pick. Like,
yeah, I think it's just
healthy,
because
he's going to end up being a 1,700-yard rusher.
I mean, if there's a rookie there, I mean, if Tannehill starts, we know what to expect. But that offense is just not going to be good. Is it going to be to the point where they're just going to stack the box and try to make, Will Levis beat him? I mean, I don't know. It is a little bit of a worrisome place to have Derrick Henry, but I'm not opposed to taking him at all.
Jalen Waddle. Can you, is there a history? Yeah, pick history. Can you click on that real quick? We'll show the last,
Yep.
There we go. Garrett Wilson, Nick Chubb. So I like to kind of see where everybody's picking at. 2018, 19, 21. Nothing crazy reaching other than maybe Devontae Smith. But can you go down? Did he stack that intentionally?
Devontae Smith. Who is that guy?
Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
Walsh.
He absolutely did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So it makes sense. But I think he reached a little bit on Hurts.
I think he reached on Devontae Smith too.
And Devontae Smith too, yeah. So in that case, I just don't really think it's worth it. You could stack in other places. If you're going to go up like 10 picks or 15 picks in the first round or something crazy, or second round, it's not worth it at that point.
But so that's an interesting game theory point. Like you picking AJ Brown there may have forced that dude to take Jalen Smith or Devontae Smith, like 15 picks ahead of ADP.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Granted, he probably assumed that was going to happen. It wasn't the most illogical move.
So,
all right. How many picks to us?
We got 6 picks.
6, okay.
So let's see where we're at, actually. Let me go back to current. So we're still in that. I mean, if Mark Andrews is there, we should get Mark Andrews.
Yes.
Now, where does that... Now, I mean, look, if Lamar Jackson falls... I'm going to pick... I'm
I mean,
almost
do it
tempted.
because you can still end up with Rashad Bateman. You can still end up with the OBJ. Like, just do it. If he,
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I mean, it
100%.
doesn't matter. There's no way he's gonna fall another 5 picks. But if it happens, take him.
Well, here's the problem: is we got an auto drafter guy. Okay, so we got through that
He's
hurdle.
gone.
Now, let's see what happens here. Now we could go Fields here. I like the field stacks, dude.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
We do have this NFC East correlation here. Yep, and Lamar went. So Burrow, Stevenson, Fields. We got Gibbs. Do we have any more NFC East? We could just wait. We could get Wait. Oh, he went. Mark Andrews went. Yeah, he went.
What tight ends are available? Just so we know.
Hawkinson at 41.
That's too high, man.
It's a little too high. I mean, maybe we go Burrow here.
We don't have any of his wide receivers, man.
Yeah, it's true, but
I mean,
what do you,
I think you go DK and then you go Geno 110.
All right, let's go. Now it's between Stevenson or DK. What do you think?
Well, I mean, if you pretty light on running back, so probably Stevenson then.
I'm gonna go Stevenson. I like Stevenson this year, man. I think that pick, at pick 35, that seems pretty low to me. So Ramondre Stevenson, AJ Brown, CD Lamb. All right, we're up in 2 picks here. If Joe Burrow is there, man, like we could still stack him with Tyler Boyd. We can mess around with some stacks with Joe Burrow, and
for sure. I mean, tight end Hayden Hurst, right?
Yeah, I mean Hayden Hurst is gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna get him, dude. Unless you tell me not to.
I think you go Debo. Literally, I don't know if you need Joe Burrow, man. You're gonna be able to get somebody.
All right. Well, because we want Dak. Because we want Dak. All right. So let's find Dak here. So we got a while before Dak here.
All right. What's our next pick, man?
So we're 59 and 62.
59 and 62. Okay. Can we see? Oh no, bottom right. I'm used to people watching us live. All 2.5 of you. I'm the half because. Anyways. Drafting mobile, you have to toggle through all these tabs, but goddamn, I actually like that receiving core, man. I really do. AJ Brown, CD, and Debo. I
do too. So we're in this like Drake London, Damian Pierce, Pittman, Kyle Pitts. Like this is kind of a weird area.
Drake London, man.
Really? I mean, if Dallas Goedert's there, I want Dallas Goedert.
Do it.
AJ Brown and Goddard together. You don't need the quarterback. If we get lucky and Philly plays Dallas in Week 17, and you're there, that's pretty huge. All right, 16 picks. We got a minute here. What do you think about?
Who is the tight end for Dallas? It's not Schultz anymore. Is it?
Ferguson, and they drafted a guy, and then you also have Hendershot.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So Hendershot's not even being drafted, basically. But Ferguson is kind of the guy. I like Ferguson. I think we should pick him up way later as an additional pick there. So what are your thoughts on Anthony Richardson, man? Like, you're talking about a guy, in my opinion, who's incredibly risky, but also like could be the number 1 scoring quarterback this year. Like, even if he sucks, he can run the ball. Yeah. So like he's going about, I think, 90 right now, which isn't terrible for him. I've gotten a couple of decent stacks with him. What are your thoughts on him? Is he going a little bit too early? Do you think he's going to keep going up and up and up as we get further into the year?
I don't know. I think he is going to go up. Probably similar to the Trey Lance last year, but I think that's going to kind of slow his rise. And to those of you who didn't play much last year, Trey Lance started off. He was probably like 150, and then as that was probably around May or June of last year, and as we got to August, September, he was getting drafted in top 90. We could see something similar with Anthony Richardson, but like I am in Indianapolis, and the one thing that I do know is this wide receiver core is it is not deep. You have MPJ, and that's
Alec
that's about
Pierce.
it. Yeah, right. Like Like
Yeah.
literally, I have no. Like, fucking Jim Irsay tweeted that he was going to take another goddamn quarterback with this. Like
I couldn't
like
believe that.
like what sucks is like that mentality kind of filters to the organization. So
Yeah.
I think Anthony Richard as a naked QB1 and kind of punting at QB2. I think that was your idea. We were talking about it pregame. You had it, but a couple mules in, I think it's starting to convince me. I mean, dude, if he has a Jalen Hurts season, I mean, granted that's fucked up. That was an MVP year. If he has something close, you could run him naked and be fine.
Well, and I also love running him with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Like if you got JT, I don't hate that. Like I don't hate in
it's
best
our
ball.
Abram Smith and Jordan Tomu.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, by the way, when we get into these late rounds, we should a little bit later in the year as we start to see some of these XFL guys get into camp. We at least know a lot about some of these guys. We can maybe get a 20th round steal on a Hakeem Butler or something.
Oh shit, bro! Like I'm spacing out. Where are we at? Who's gone?
So 59. We still got Goddard on the table. Okay. We'd have to reach at him a little bit. But you got Aaron Jones. You got Lawrence.
Hold on, real quick. What wide receivers do we have from Jacksonville available?
Most of them are gone. You have
Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. You got Evan Ingram. Christian Kirk is gone, I believe.
Okay. I think if he's available, like I think we can kind of abandon the Dak plan.
I don't know, dude. I think we should get Dak. I really do.
I like Dak. I do like
because we can get him. Like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go to 83. I'm gonna wait.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Like I'm gonna try it out, and if he gets stolen, then whatever. We still got
okay.
Decent.
Then that's the strategy. So let's see.
So Aaron Jones.
Scroll up a little bit on the side so we can see the rest of the team, the roster.
Yeah, my roster.
Yeah.
All right, so we got we're up. So we could reach at Goddard here a little bit. It's still it's like 4 picks early. I'm fine with that. I think we should just do it, or unless you want to get Aaron Jones here.
No, go Goddard. You're fine.
All right, so we're gonna get Goddard. We'll see what happens. We're up in 2 picks. These are back-to-back picks, so they should be pretty quick. If Aaron Jones is there, we can get him at 62. I think we just get Aaron Jones.
Yeah, just take him if he's available.
And he's gone. All right, so what do we do here? We've got London, Pittman. Where's some correlation here? We probably can get another wide receiver here. We could just say screw it and get London. We could do Michael Pittman.
I'd probably go London in my opinion.
Let's just get London. I don't have any London at all, so that's a good move. All right, so now we're crossing our fingers that there's not a run on quarterbacks here in the next 10 picks, because basically Deshaun Watson and Dak Prescott are there. Dak Prescott, I mean, he's probably not going to be stacked. Let me see where Cooks is at. So we could get Dak and Brandon Cooks back to back here potentially. Let's see what happens.
That should be our goal.
So right now, I mean, we're kind of zero running back ish. I mean, we have Stevenson as our main dude, but I think we're going to end up getting 4 or 5 running backs and just trying to get lucky and getting that secondary guy that maybe is a little bit lower in the draft that has high upside that can break out this year.
Okay, what are our picks after the next ones?
All right, so we've got 83 and 86.
Okay.
And then we're pretty far down here in the hundreds, 107, 110. So that puts us in A-Chain, Madison, Dalton Kincaid.
So hear me out. So go. If we get into that range and Dalton Schultz is still available, CJ Stroud and that Houston offense is going to be a very decent stack late. I mean, you can get everybody else after 150.
Okay.
We can see kind of where we land.
That's good because I haven't really messed with Houston much at all.
I like Houston. Dude, I had Davis Mills last year. I had fucking long neck, and he was doing all right, man. But I really think CJ Stroud's going to do well over there.
All right, so look, we're going to get into a situation here where our running backs, we're gonna have to make a decision after this. If we can get Prescott and Cooks here on this next turn, we're gonna have to pick at least one running back on the next one. If we want to get some Houston guys or whatever, if they're there, but we're gonna have to get another running back because at this point.
Can you go to the RB tab real quick then?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just tell me what to do because I'm all zoomed in for the stream, so it's just kind of a weird layout.
All right, so we're looking at 105.
Best guys, Cam Akers.
Well, yeah, so we're going to be picking closer to Brian Robinson. So honestly, just star those guys. Put B-Rob in there, star him. Like, I would take any of those guys essentially.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
AJ Dillon or Brian or Zach Charbonnet. That's probably a question mark, but yeah, I don't mind.
I would like to get shot 9 times Brian Robinson here.
Yeah.
We can get some more NFC East. Yeah, G Unit. Yeah, that's what we should call him this year. What are your thoughts on JSN, Smith and Jigba?
So look, I love him. I think he's going to have an awesome year, but it's just one of those situations. He's got Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. So here's one thing that could be crazy is I think you can take Tyler Lockett a little bit ahead at the ADP because there is a chance we could see him move before the season starts.
You think so? Interesting.
Why not? You can still probably go get a second and a third for him.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like just roll with them again, Oh
yeah, for sure.
All right, so we're getting close here. Dak's still there. Come on, baby. Don't do this to me. Out of the 4 people watching right now, if one of you is E.G. Mike or Colts fan or Walsh, please don't take that, Dak.
Yeah, our stream is so broad right now that they're sniping us as we're drafting.
Yeah.
The odds of that.
Montgomery.
That's fucking crazy.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Deontay Foreman. That's another guy. Did he already go?
No. He should be available. He's way later.
I don't know
all right,
what people.
Colts fan, come on, pick
Andrew Luck.
Yeah, pick Andrew Luck. Did you see that tweet from what was it, Ursay, where he's like basically threatening anybody who contacts?
Wait, who did he take? Dalton Kincaid.
All right, we got Dak. Let's get Dak.
Take our boy.
Okay, come on, baby. Brandon Cooks. We're gonna pick him a little early, but I don't care. So we got Dak Prescott, Ramondre Stevenson, A.J. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Deebo Samuel, Dallas Goedert, Drake London. It's looking pretty nice. Let's get that second guy in the stack here with Brandon Cooks. That's going to be sick. I love Brandon Cooks. I think he's being like 91 is a nice spot for him, and I think he can have a huge year.
He did. He had a huge year last year with Davis Mills.
Yeah, exactly.
Not huge, but huge by his standards.
Well, pretty good. I mean, he wasn't bad.
Yeah.
All right, come on, y'all. Kadarius Toney. All right, I'm going Brandon Cooks here. All right, so our next bid here, we've got 107 and 110. We definitely need a running back here. Absolutely need a running back. Now, who's going to be our other quarterback option? Do you want to? We could do. You want to go Desmond Ridder? I mean, we could do a Desmond Ridder.
I do like Desmond Ridder. So look, here's what I say. If we can get a running back and a tight end, I think we try and stack with whatever tight end we get next.
Anthony Richardson went at 89. That sounds about right. Say that again.
So we're gonna need another tight end, and it's easier to stack the quarterback with the tight end.
Yeah, of course.
I think running back, tight end, and then we kind of figure out that second quarterback spot.
Look, to me, I think we can even hold off another round for tight end. Let me just look. Let me see. I could be wrong about that.
But so that's only if, and I'm saying that only if Dalton Schultz is available because that fills my agenda. You know what I mean?
Well, Dalton Schultz. Yeah, I mean he's there. You got Njoku. So we got Aaron Rodgers, Cousins, Geno Smith, Jared Goff. Now look, we could take a run at Kyler Murray late. I don't know if I want to.
Zach Ertz, Trey McBride.
But yeah, back end of the season, he could come in and light it up for a couple weeks, which is perfect for a Week 17 playoff if Kyler Murray comes out and plays. All right, so I think we want Brian Robinson Jr. here. Let's see if he lasts. We've got 10 picks. I don't think it's going to happen, but we could get Schultz. with that, and then we'll look at Stroud here.
Where's has Khalil Herbert gone already?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Herbert
No,
and
he hasn't.
Dante Foreman. Those are two guys I think we just.
Yeah, Foreman's like 140.
Bro, like I'm gonna have so much of that goddamn handcuff. Like,
Oh, me too.
There's no reason to not.
Dude,
it's because I play zero running back too, though. Like, I wouldn't have either one of these guys. Yeah,
like Justin Field, DJ Moore, and then both of the running backs. I'm all. I mean, that's to me an awesome stack. All right, so let's look at what we got here. So we've got NFC East, trying to get that Week 17 matchup potentially. We've got NFC West, we've got New England, and we've got Atlanta. So we'll keep that in mind, because look, I would love to get another Atlanta guy. Who else from Atlanta?
Cordero Patterson
Could get Patterson. Algier
yes.
Should still be available.
He'll be around 150, 148.
He's gone.
No, it's ALLE.
ALL. Oh.
Or there you go.
ALG. Okay. All right. He's at 144.
Cordero's a running back, but he's a wide receiver, man, and he's going to be
I think they're going to use him all over the place.
Look at that, Corey Davis. Like, some of these ADPs, man, I just think they're fucked.
They're crazy.
Like, Allen Robinson's 210. All right, we're coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah. All right, Dalton Schultz is who we want.
Oh, wow.
We still got a decent amount. I mean, Quentin Johnson just went. Alan Lazard. I like Alan Lazard this year, man. I got some decent Alan Lazard and Aaron Rodgers.
There's no reason Dalton Schultz is going to end up going here, too. That's funny.
I don't think so. All right, we got Dalton Schultz. Who do we want next, though? We got 26 seconds. Is this like an A.J. Dillon situation?
Yeah.
Probably,
I mean,
he's there.
honestly, like, if you want to risk it, just take him now. And I don't think Dalton Schultz is going to go.
No, I'm taking Schultz.
Okay.
I think it works out for what we're trying to do here. I mean, what is your interest in, getting Charbonnet's gone. Never mind. All right, so A.J. Dillon.
Yep.
I think we can get one of these. We can get either Herbert or Foreman. Herbert might be gone though, but all right. So we're doing pretty good. We've got 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 5 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. I think, like, we might get a tight end at the very end, but I think we're good on tight end.
Okay, well, hold on. So this is what we need to do now, though. We do want to complete that stack. So let's see where CJ Stroud's at.
Yeah, of course. We're going to be able to get him quite a while from now, 149. So.
Well, that's pretty close to our. We're going to have. We're going to have.
So we're going to have to make a decision. Picks. Yeah, we're going to have to make a decision here. We're probably going to have to wait till 155. I don't want to take him too early. It's not worth it to me.
I agree. Okay. So that works out.
Say Flowers. What are your thoughts on Flowers, man? I mean, he could have a hell of a year this year.
I'm actually pretty excited to see what Baltimore does. Kind of one of the things that I've just been standing on was if you paid Lamar, he'd ball out.
Yeah.
And if you got rid of Greg Roman. Greg Roman's gone.
They're going to pass the ball more.
And yeah, they're doing it. I'm excited, man. I think they're going to do all right. I think Flowers is going to be fine. I think Bateman's going to be awesome.
Bateman, Duvernay. I mean, I think what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? A wide receiver that just got signed, who's on the Rams last year.
OBJ.
I think OBJ is
way
overrated.
ODB.
ODB, yeah. I think he's way overrated, man. I think he can give you a couple decent weeks, but I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of his. All right, Khalil Herbert went. So we could probably still get Foreman, Algier.
It's how much? 10? Can you actually
10
hit
picks.
okay on that?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, man. That's more my anxiety than anything else.
Yeah.
Can you go to show drafted?
Yep.
Oh, my bad. I understand.
Kyler.
It up now.
Kyler, Khalil Herbert, Elijah Moore, Pirine. So we're in a weird tight end running back. Bateman just went.
Okay.
All right, hoping to get Foreman here. We might be paying up a little bit for him. Maybe we can wait on Foreman.
Well, hold on. What pick are we at?
We're going to be at 131.
And then we're gonna have another. Yeah.
And then another one pretty much right after that. So we got to decide when we want to take CJ Stroud. I think we wait until the following 2 rounds.
Oh, here, hold up. Jamal Williams is still available?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I think you take Jamal Williams ahead of Foreman.
If he's there, yeah, absolutely. Okonkwo is getting some love this year, man. I was a huge fan of his last year.
We had an entire showdown segments dedicated to him.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Zay Jones is on the board still. That's kind of interesting.
I don't know if he gets there this year.
Really?
I think Calvin Ridley is a stud, Ridley. Man. Like, he's gonna come back and he's gonna make Christian Kirk look like a fucking wide receiver 4.
And Evan Ingram too.
Yeah, man.
Jamal just went.
Okay.
So look, we got McKinnon here. McKinnon, I think, is because he's got that free agent next to him. I think he's going way too late.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. I
mean, dude, we know all about McKinnon, man.
Chiefs. I hate taking quarterback or running backs from the Chiefs.
We know what he's gonna do, man. He can have these giant weeks. He's like 3 or 4 touchdown weeks. Like, okay, 4 touchdown maybe is too much, but 3 touchdown type weeks. And I think he just went. No,
he didn't.
Let's take him. I'm taking him. All right. So we've got Stevenson, AJ Dillon, and Jerick McKinnon. I think that's not bad.
He's our RB3. That's fine.
Yeah, considering we got AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and Deebo Samuel, and Dallas Goedert. I mean, come on, and Ramondre Stevenson. I mean, I think it's a really solid start here. So, what are your thoughts on Damian Harris this year with Buffalo? Do you think he's just a goal line vulture?
I don't know, man. I think that's still James Cook's backfield.
All right, so what do we do here, man? We're up. We got Kmet, Buffalo. We got Harris, Sky Moore. Do you want to do another little mini stack here with the Chiefs?
Yeah, we can.
Because I think, look, we're gonna miss out on one of these running backs. Let's just go with Sky Moore. I like Sky Moore this year. All right. So now we've got to get to 155 and 158. We want to get CJ Stroud here at one of those.
Let's see what else we have at that range, because it's going to be tight.
MVS, Kendry Miller. We got Alec Pierce. We got Zeke Elliott. Look, we got Gallup potentially. Yeah, I think Juwan Johnson this year can have a breakout year, dude. No Troutman. You've got a better quarterback there. Like, I don't think I want to take him, but like Juwan Johnson, I think is a decent piece.
All right. Well, I mean, so let's look at that lineup again. Let's look at your roster here.
Williams, who are you talking about, Jacob?
Which Williams?
All right, so roster.
J-Mo?
All right, so Dak Prescott, Ramondre Stevenson, AJ Dillon, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Deebo, Dallas Goedert, London, Brandon Cooks, Schultz, McKinnon, Sky Moore. So we've got our Dallas stack. We've got our Dallas stack here with a Philly, with one Philly dude. We don't really have. I mean, we could target some Giants here maybe in the later rounds.
Yeah, I think I saw. I mean, Jalen Hyatt, he's not going to be available when we pick. Isaiah Hodgins might be.
Yeah, Slayton. You can get Slayton so late.
Yeah.
Who else? So I want to get. Hopefully, Algier would be nice to get, or somebody from Atlanta. We've got 2 KC guys, and then we'll start our Houston secondary stack here.
And so what that means, we can also use like bullshit from Indy or whatever, Tennessee, kind of random pieces if we need to do run backs. Although that's not as exciting as the NFC East, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but we can do Indy. Yeah, Indy. We're gonna probably get at least a tight end or somebody down low that we can probably throw in there if we really wanted to. I don't know how worth it is. All right, so 6 picks. We're hoping that CJ Stroud is there at minimum. Be nice to get one out of Foreman or Algier. because we only got 3 running backs.
If we get Algier, well, I mean, we still have Patterson in the sleeve, so we do have another secondary quarterback stack too if we need one.
Yeah, we could do 3. I mean, honestly, it probably is best to do 3 quarterbacks in this situation because, you know, Dak, it should be fine. We know he's injury prone, and then, you know, if we can get Stroud, who knows what's going to happen with him? You're probably going to want to get three quarterbacks here.
Yeah. Desmond Ritter, that's our QB3.
Yeah, Desmond Ritter is our QB3. I don't hate it. I really don't.
I tried getting him in another one. I had a shitload. I had Kyle Pitts in that one too.
Oh,
Kyle
nice.
Pitts, and then I took Matt Collins in the very last round.
All right, we got him. So let's get Algier, and then or do you want to get Stroud first?
No, man. Take Foreman.
Foreman?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's do it.
We'll have Stroud available.
Let's hope so. Opportunities. Don't do it. Don't you take Stroud. I have so much Mostert, dude.
Man, you set this music up perfectly. Like this is fucking getting me anxious now.
Kendry Miller. All right, come on, baby. Come on. All right, Stroud. We gotta do it.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got him. We got him early too, or late.
And
or
look,
early.
man, I know Deontay Foreman's gonna have the fucking year, and it's just trust me on this.
He's good.
One.
He's good, dude.
He's gonna be a better pick than even though we wanted that sack. Like I think Cordell Patterson is still just as valuable as Tyler Algiers.
Right. Oh. Wait, Cordero's gone?
Excuse me?
Yeah, he's gone. Let me see when he went. 147. Dude. Okay.
What's that?
His ADP is 185.
We were spaced out? Okay, well, let me just pull up this fucking roster then. What did Algiers go? Yeah.
Algiers went, yeah.
Well, that's fine. I mean, look, I still think... Well, I mean, we're not necessarily chasing that stack. I mean...
All right, so who are the Houston guys that we should be targeting here? I'm gonna start them now. Oh yeah, Mechie, hell yeah.
Nico Collins. And there's another wide receiver. I can't remember his name. They took him in the goddamn 3rd round. Houston. Devin Singletary. Nice.
Yeah, Singletary. Yeah.
Hold on.
Houston. Oh, we got Robert Woods too. Bobby Trees.
Oh yeah, Bobby Trees. He's like 210.
Oh, Dell.
Yes, Dell. That's the guy. He CJ Stroud asked
3rd round.
for Dell. Yeah, 3rd round pick. Yep.
All right. So we've got 4 Houston guys, and one of them just went. Nico Collins just went, of course.
Yeah, Nico Collins go. Mechie will probably be the next to go. So those last 2 will be available.
Stroud and Schultz, and also remember we can if there's any AFC South dudes. Jacksonville, Indy.
Yeah, we got way too excited for some fucking 180 ADP picks.
Well, dude, how do you take like he would have been there like 2-3 rounds later.
Yeah.
Cordero.
Yeah, and I get it. I honestly kind of get it. His ADP should probably be a little bit higher.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
on paper
crazy.
he's a 3rd string running back on paper. I know he's going to get involved in more ways than that, but you could have just waited a little bit.
Last year he was actually RB2 and wide receiver 1.
We lost Mechie.
That's fine. Bobby Trees and Nico Dell, or whatever his name is. Dell Computers.
I mean, I don't want to reach with at Bobby Trees yet. I think we can get him a little bit later.
We don't need to reach for either of those guys. I think we can actually find picks.
So, Juwan Johnson, how many tight ends we got? We had 2 tight ends. I think we should get another one, potentially, but I don't know if we need him now. Laporta.
Do you still want a 3rd quarterback? Because I mean, where's Carr? Is he still available?
No,
can we get
gone.
Okay.
I think Desmond Ritter is probably the guy. I know we don't have.
Hunter.
I mean, Desmond Ritter and London is pretty decent just by itself. All right, so Josh Downs just went. We got Rondale Moore, Gerald Everett. I don't think I want a tight end here. Tank Bigsby. Is that worth the risk?
I think it is because it's part of our AFC South stack.
Yeah, or Rashid Shaheed.
Do it, yeah, Shaheed.
Yeah, I like Shaheed, man. All right, going Shaheed. I took him a little early, but I want to get Ritter. I want to get Ritter here at 194. I know it's a little early, but we're gonna start to, like, we're literally at the last bit of quarterbacks, so people are gonna start panicking and getting Trey Lance and Mac Jones and Howell, even Baker Mayfield. That's one thing. I do not have any Baker Mayfield stacks at all so far. I don't think anybody does really.
He's probably gonna be the QB1 in Tampa, right?
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, he should be. So Godwin, Evans, Baker Mayfield, dude, that is, and you could get them all super dirt cheap. All right, I'm going Ritter here. Does that sound good?
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Just
So
find Matt
I'm gonna
Collins,
hold off. Yeah, you're
add him
right.
to the queue.
Who else do we have for Atlanta?
Atlanta. Hold on. Tight ends. Can you look up Teagan? Never mind. I guess Brevin Jordan. If we want another guy for Houston. Let's see. Atlanta.
380. Yeah, he's not even getting drafted really. I don't think I'd go that low. I think if we get Dell or Woods, I think we're good because we've already got Schultz.
Oh,
yeah,
shit. Johnny Smith is the backup tight end for Atlanta. See if he's available.
Oh, shit, you're right. Yeah, he's definitely going to be available.
Yeah, no. I mean, so that we got Scotty Miller. So it's Drake London, Matt Collins, Scotty Miller, Kadero Hodge, Frank Darby, Penny Hart, and then a bunch of dudes who probably won't make the team.
All right, what do you think about grabbing Deuce Vaughn pretty late here with our Dallas stacks if we get any, if Tony Pollard misses a game or two and we get a couple vulture touchdowns by him, I mean, he's the backup. He's not, as of now, he's probably not going to get a lot of run, but you never know. Because he's a similar back to Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
Just short as fuck.
I mean, if he's RB, what is he, RB2?
Yeah, he's RB2 right now on paper. I mean, they might bring somebody in, but...
Zeke.
yeah, bring Zeke in, yeah. Where do you think Zeke ends up, man? I mean, I guess it's probably all depends on where the injuries come in. I mean, there were so many injured running backs last year, man. If you were a running back and you were somewhat healthy and you were under 40 years old, you probably could have made a roster. So I think he's probably just going to wait until he sees a good opportunity. Van Jefferson, huh? Tank Bigsby goes 8 picks from now.
How many more roster spots do we have left?
We've got 4.
Damn. This has been pretty fun, though. I feel like we built a pretty decent team here.
Yeah, it's not bad. It is a lot harder to stream this and do this, like, for sure.
Yeah.
But having you here helping as well, and then I'll help you on the other end when you draft, I think that also is pretty awesome, just to pull up some of these rosters until we can get familiar with them like 100%. Five picks. We could go Spears here too.
Can you yeah, I'm fine with that. Spears and Vaughn. Heard them both. Kareem Hunt, man. You still got Michael Carter. Like, this is just a weird range. I just don't understand.
It's a weird
why
range.
Some of these picks are going where they are.
So what about
I like
Ferguson,
Isaiah
dude?
Likely for no goddamn reason. Ferguson
me
is
too.
fine.
You get that third tight end and get him into the stack here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're too heavy on Dallas. I don't think so. I think Ferguson is where I'm going to go here next.
Can
or maybe
you
not
show
next,
our position counts?
Yeah, so 3 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, 7 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. All right, so we're up. So Tajay Spears, Vaughn, Ferguson, Robert Woods. We want to get at least one of these Houston guys. I don't know that we can get them. We probably let's go Spears and Ferguson here.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I don't want to get another Dallas. I don't want to get a running back here from Dallas. Let's just wait. And let's hope that Ferguson doesn't go because he is the top tight end on the board. Deuce Vaughn went. Okay, we're taking Ferguson. All right, so we got 3 tight ends. We got Goddard, Schultz, and Ferguson. That's nice. We've got Stroud, a Houston stack. We've got a Dallas stack. So we've got CD, Brandon Cooks, and Ferguson. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then you got
I like it, man.
You got AJ Brown and Goddard from Philly, that NFC East. We don't really have, so we do have, you know, Tajay Spears here with the Houston stack as a game stack potentially for Week 17. But besides that, we've got a Ritter, Shaheed. Now we got Drake London. It's not bad. Now we could pair somebody with Debo. Something to think about. Anybody from San Francisco this late? I don't think there is.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still grab like a Ertz, Trey McBride. You can still run it back with someone within the division. So you got a 1-1 stack 6 times twice a year.
So we don't need a quarterback or a tight end. So now we're going to need to decide these last 2 picks. At least 1 wide receiver. I probably want to get 2 wide receivers here. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, looks like Bobby Trees is gone, so it's Dell and Dell Hollins.
Yeah.
I'd take them both.
If we can get them. Hollins is going to be... Yeah, Hollins is barely getting drafted at all. But, fuck it. Let's see what he can do. What are your thoughts on Michael Carter this year, man? I actually have, like, way too much Michael Carter because he fits perfectly in here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Michael Carter's going to be fine. He's still going to get a decent amount of run. He got hurt, right?
Yeah.
Like he was crushing.
2 years ago.
Well,
right?
I mean, he got hurt last year too, right? And then he ended up splitting touches with like James Robinson or some shit.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
They wanted to give it to Breece Hall. Breece Hall went down early, and then Michael Carter also ended up getting hurt, and then it just got too spread out. I think Michael Carter ends up getting a little bit more run.
Dude, Richie James.
211 ADP matters.
Look, Richie James. This is why I love KC stacks. If you can get Mahomes, there's so many options later in this draft. You can get like 5 dudes if you wanted.
Yep.
And they're all dude. There's a couple guys who I'm anybody who's catching passes, I'm all in. Like, obviously Mahomes, Josh Allen. Who else?
Sorry, I was checking something.
Like, I'm talking about like 4th, 5th string dudes that I'm comfortable taking.
Oh yeah, Justin Watson. You have Jeremy Ross. Is it Jeremy Ross?
I think it's Justin Ross with a Y.
Yeah. There's just so much depth on the Kansas City. I mean, you get Travis Kelce if you can, but if you are able to get Patrick Mahomes, you can literally get anybody. After MDS, it's beyond 170.
Richie James, like, I don't hate Richie James. Richie James is not bad.
Yeah, I think he'll make the roster. He'll be a slot wide receiver on that team.
All right, so I don't think we got any. So we missed out on Houston, but it is what it is. We got at least one. We got at least one pass catcher for Ritter. I don't hate that. I didn't really want to reach too much on those guys.
Yeah, no.
So this is our last pick here. Do you want to just go with Hollins? Or no, actually we have 2 picks. We should wait for the last pick to get Hollins. So where do we want to go here? You want to get one more? We want to get one more wide receiver, 2 wide receivers. We got James Robinson, Kareem Hunt. What do you think about Tim Patrick?
I mean, look, if I think James Robinson probably the way to go. I think he's going to get slept on a little bit.
And look, you got James Robinson and Stevenson. I think that's awesome in my opinion. Like if Stevenson goes down, you probably got some good weeks out of James Robinson. All right, let's hope we can get him
when Stevenson goes down, or when Bill Belichick's.
Yeah, Bill Belichick is just gonna like bench Stevenson one day, and he went. All right, so we should probably get either Kareem Hunt or Carter, or I mean we can go Patrick too here.
I mean, if you have a bunch of Carter, just go Kareem Hunt. We'll grab Patrick.
I have no Carter. So we can get Hollins here last if we want, or we can get Patrick. I'd rather just get Patrick. I think he's got a much better upside.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need to stack Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
All right, and that's
All right,
that's the last
there we
pick.
go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Tim Patrick. All right. So let's look at this, dude. So Dak Prescott, if you're listening on the audio wise, we're gonna break this down. Dak Prescott, Ramondre Stevenson, AJ Dillon, and we've got AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Debo Samuel, Dallas Goedert, Drake London, Brandon Cooks, Dalton Schultz, McKinnon, Sky Moore, Foreman, Stroud, Shaheed, Ritter, Tajay Spears, Ferguson, Hunt, and Patrick. I like this draft.
Yeah, man.
I think it was pretty good. I think it was pretty good. All right, so let's do another one. Screw it. Why not? For the 2 people watching, let's just do another one. You're gonna jump. You ready to screen share?
Yes. It
Yeah,
should
just tell
already
me
be
when.
shared.
No. I mean, are you ready? You ready for me to jump onto it?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So $3. Go up to contest details at the top there. On the top left. Yeah, let's look at this. So what's for can you go to the last week what the prices are? Oh, that's weird. It should be under contest details.
Am I
Can you
down?
scroll? I don't know.
It's not scrolling.
You should be able to scroll, but maybe not.
Check out the best ball page.
I think it's 50K to first.
This is really annoying. Okay, so contest details.
Nah, it's not gonna. It's here. Let me pull it up on my end here and just look. The $3 one is nice though. It's 20 max. I feel like for that one you really want to like spread your drafts out, like one a week almost. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the 20 max. You want to spread out your entries just because, like in a 150, you can just keep entering the contest and you're still gonna be able to adjust the news. I'd fill this 20 max within a week and a half if I wasn't playing disciplined.
Oh yeah, exactly. What's going on here? Okay, so let me know when your draft starts. But this is round 1. So round 4, if you get to that week 17, 50K to first, 40K to second, 30K. I mean that's great. Look at this. 6th place is 10K. You go all the way down to 50th place. That's $1,000. It's a very flat payout structure, and I really like these payout structures, man. And not to mention, if you could still make a lot of your money back just by getting into the 2nd or 3rd round,
Yeah. All right.
You good?
My draft is filled. Yes.
All right, here we go. Cool. Where are you at? Where are you drafting?
Let's see. I am pick 10. We are pick 10.
Pick 10?
So we have
Okay.
10 and 15.
So, I don't think this is going to happen, but if somebody slips up, you could get a AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts. It's hard.
All right. Well, we're going to have to see how this works out. Travis Kelce. That's where he should be.
Oh, yeah, here. Sort by ADP. Yeah. Right. And don't look at ranking because I think you're ranking... Because I updated the rankings based on ADP earlier today for me.
All right, so and then our next pick is going to be around 34 and 39. All right, well, 34.
Fields.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Fields and DJ Moore, man. I really like that stack a lot. And then throw in Foreman or Herbert with that.
Yeah, I like that. Where is...
That'll go away. That view.
All right,
Once
cool.
it starts, it'll go away. Yeah, DJ Moore, dude. If you can get that stack.
Yeah, that works. I think that's a pretty solid plan. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, if we can go AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts if we get that at the turn, but we might just be fine going best available,
Yeah.
and then landing on Justin Fields if we don't have to reach.
I highly doubt you'll get Brown and Hurts, but man, that'd be nice. It's better to reach at him if you're like at 7 or 8, you know? Probably better to reach.
All right, so Justin Jefferson, number 1, Jamar Chase, number 2. Seven picks. All right. You really shouldn't have this much confusion here, especially here.
Yeah,
man.
just make the pick. Like, it's
you're-
not that hard.
You're not doing anything wrong choosing either one of those dudes.
Kelsey, whoa, wow.
All right. Well, that was
McCaffrey fall to
interesting.
4. The guy at 4 is like, hell yeah. I still have not been able to get McCaffrey yet, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Tyreek,
either.
I haven't gotten any Cooper Cup either yet in any of these drafts.
It's interesting. You got 2 Rams, or not, never mind, 2 NFC West. That is interesting. You can't get both those guys though, Coop and McCaffrey.
Yeah, no, you can't, unfortunately.
All right, so we're down to pick 10.
You might be able to get Diggs.
Yeah, if Diggs is available, I'm taking Diggs.
And then you can easily
Right?
get... Yeah, oh yeah, if he's available, you take him. And then you can easily get Allen. Yeah, take Diggs. Find Allen. I mean, I think you can get him. Unless someone really reaches. And you're only paying up 1 spot, really, in ADP.
Yeah, that changes everything.
It changes everything. Because now you can go... Dude, I love these Josh Allen stacks. Because you can go... You can get New England. You can get Miami. Like, you can do a lot of different things there.
Devontae Adams. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. It's like, why is he gone? All right.
Move Josh Allen up on your draft board just in case. Oh, you fucker.
All right,
would you...
so
Oh,
we're at 15.
dude.
Best available. Here we go. ASB. You don't have any?
Yeah, get ASB.
I don't
Yeah.
have any either. It works.
Do it.
Cool.
All right, so let's look at your roster real quick. All right,
Goddamn.
Diggs, St. Brown. All right, so where are you picking next?
34. So we're looking at Justin
So you can get Fields.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get Fields and you can still get Fields and more.
Yeah. If like,
And you got Detroit.
Yeah, if Fields is available, we're doing that. We're just make our lives easy.
And that's a hell of a little correlated stack there for week 17 potentially.
Yep. All right. So we got Patty just went. Garrett Wilson, Saquon, ASB. Oh, that was me. That makes sense.
I mean, these quarterbacks are getting picked so high, man. It's ridiculous. It's kind of crazy.
Bro, like, so Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, those are the 2 quarterbacks that I don't mind it with, just because, like, once Stephon Diggs or Travis Kelce is gone, you can literally just grab as many of their random dudes in 150 and beyond, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
go get Sky Moore, just go get, literally, if it says KC wide receiver, get
Just
them.
get them.
Or
Yeah,
Josh
totally.
Allen, your Buffalo wide receiver, just add those guys.
Yep.
So it makes it easy to stack. Mark Andrews, we don't have a tight end yet. That's fine. I'm not going to reach on tight end just because I really like what we got going on here.
Oh,
and
yeah,
honestly, fuck that. Oh, you know what? Players.
Oh yeah, because you're
We'll commit 126. Let's see if we can do it.
you've been drafted on your phone mobile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done a couple on desktop.
This is my first desktop draft, so y'all have to bear with me.
Yeah. How many picks you got?
We are up in 10.
All right, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
All right, so we have had Jesus. We got a running back run. Smith, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Joe Burrow. CD dropped to 20. That's interesting. Tony Pollard. All right, so who do we have coming up? Who's still available? So Jalen Lamar. I think we're going to make it to 34. Someone just took DeAndre Hopkins. It's a little higher than I would think that they would need to be. Chris Olave. Where's Michael Thomas going? Something I missed out on him. Yeah, it's interesting. DK Metcalf, Chris Olave, DeAndre Hopkins. These guys aren't moving quick enough for me. It looks like we're going to be able to fill this deck pretty nicely. Grab Justin Fields. Do I want to take DJ? Get to pick 63. No, we'll go for it. And then let's see. It's 63. I think we'll have some Kyle Pitts, Goddard, Godwin. I don't mind some of these picks that we have down here. I think we'll be able to make it work. We lost Justin Fields. All right, so now we're gonna have to make a quick adjustment. Who's
what'd you get? Sorry, dude. My shit froze.
No, we lost Justin Fields. So
you gotta be shitting me.
We're gonna make.
Just go best available, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have much time. Go best available. T. Higgins. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
God, that sucks, dude. Fucking, it always happens, dude. Always happens. All right, where you at? Diggs.
Yeah, hold on one second. So we got 39, and then we have 58. So we can try. I'm not taking DJ Moore earlier now. We got Diggs, ASB, and T. Higgins.
It's not bad. Where's is quarterback wise? What are we looking at?
Herbert, T-Law, Watson, Dak.
All right, you're
Tua.
up. You're up.
Oh man, we're in all kinds of hot water right now.
Yeah. Debo.
No, let's do this. We'll take TJ, and then we can go Goff if we need to.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really freaking sucks ass.
All right. I mean, we're not in a terrible situation, but we are going to have to recover here pretty quickly.
Yeah, we got to get some correlation here. You can get Goff. You can get what's his bucket. You could focus on Minnesota. You can get Addison. You can get Addison Ray.
Addy. All right, so we got 63 and 63 and 82. There's got to be another one. 58, 63, and 82. All right.
So Cousins. So Goff, Cousins. Probably want to take Cousins first, but you got plenty of time. Or you can go T-Law, but what Jacksonville guys do you got left? You know?
Hold on. Do we have? Is Addison still available?
I don't know.
He
He
is.
is.
There we
Yeah,
go.
80.
Yeah, that's
So take him first. You know, I say don't even take Lawrence.
no, because I lost out on Calvin Ridley. He wasn't available.
Yeah, exactly. Who's the best available right now?
Kittle.
Yeah, DJ, Aaron Jones. Oh, you got Kirk though. You don't like Kirk this year though as much, right?
No, I do.
And I think
Damn.
you probably got Ingram too.
Yeah, I must have. I feel like I reached a little bit on that Hawkinson, but I think
Yeah, you
being
did.
safe on tight ends is still better than getting it wrong.
I mean,
All
look,
right.
if
No,
is he
T-Law's gone.
He's
Yeah.
gone. Okay.
I still actually don't hate Ingram. I'm not gonna reach for him though.
How many picks you got left until you're up?
7.
Oh, you just picked, right?
Yeah.
Who'd you get? I missed it. I don't know why.
No, I got Diggs, ASB,
Oh, okay,
T Higgins, and TJ.
Sorry, I think it was scrolled over, so I thought you were picking like one pick.
Oh no.
All right, so Addison Ray, and then where are you at after that though? Are you gonna get sniped on Cousins? You think?
58, 63. I shouldn't.
No, yeah, you got plenty.
80, yeah,
82. All right, you should be
So
fine. So
you shouldn't even need to.
you don't need
reach
Addison
for
yet.
Addison yet.
Yeah, who you got? Dalvin?
I mean, that actually is kind of nice considering.
Yeah. Oh, I would totally do Dalvin with that. Yeah, you got to do it. Come on, don't steal it again.
I mean, I wouldn't be too upset. I think I'd still be okay with Christian Watson. Same division.
Yeah, it's true. All right, well, there you go. You got yourself Dalvin Cook.
Jesus, this is all NFC North. That's fine. I actually kind of just continue to stack it. I mean, we got the studs that we need.
Yeah, no, I like that. Now you can start filling in some, because we missed out on the heavy correlation in the beginning. Now you can start filling that in.
So I know. So we got 18 seconds. All right, we can go best available, or we can take Goddard and just stick with the.
Go Goddard. Well,
it's too late. I pressed draft.
Yeah, fuck it.
I was out of time.
That's all right. Now you literally don't need any more tight ends.
We're not touching tight end again.
You're done the whole time. So now you got the flex, and then when the other one's on bye, you're still good to go.
All right, guys. To anybody watching, we are much better at this. It's just difficult drafting live while you're doing shit. So Tyson, first of all, props to you. Had an excellent draft considering.
We'll get used to this, man. This is our first of many.
These are our next two. I'm not fucking around here.
No.
All right, let's see where we're at. So, I mean, look, man, this isn't terrible either, though. Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, ASB, T. Higgins, T.J. Hawkinson, Daniel Goddard. Playoff team.
Dallas, but yeah.
What did I say?
Daniel. You love him as his name is Daniel now, basically.
No, I hate the Cowboys so much that I refuse to call him Dallas. Honestly, I think that's what it is. Like, I don't even think his teammates should call him Dallas. They should call him fucking Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's disrespectful to the Phillies. Or to the fucking Phillies. Jesus, man. I need another mule.
Stay off the weed.
What do we got? We're up in 76 picks. All right, cool.
13.
I'm gonna mute my my camera real quick for some adult activities.
Okay, yeah.
Stay off the weed.
This is Indiana. This is 100% CBD.
Was it Delta 8?
It is whatever is legal.
Delta 8 such a scam, dude.
Yeah. You know who won the war on drugs?
Who?
Drugs. Spent the 90s in the DARE programs. Everybody ends up doing drugs anyway.
Oh yeah, I gotta move your. Hang on, let me edit this. Move that down a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
What? It looks good.
Oh damn it! Why did it do that?
Did you? I don't know.
Oh yeah, there we go. No,
looks good on our.
No, it's because the screen capture was blocking the best ball logo, but no, but we're good.
Okay.
All right, 6 picks.
Jordan Addison is gone. That's fine. I got.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
God.
Dude, we got Dalvin, we got fucking T.J. Hawkinson. If Minnesota's doing their goddamn jobs, bro. Well, first of all, we'll add KJ Osborne here in a second. But if Minnesota's doing their jobs, like Dalvin Cook should be getting like 70-yard screen touchdowns.
That's pretty lame. Yeah, you're right though.
All right, we're up in 4. JSN just went.
So, who you taking then? You gonna just take Cook or Cousins? I mean, say screw it and then find somebody else.
No,
it's kind of reaching.
I'll let Cousins go. I think why not grab David Montgomery, Detroit running back.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Fuck it. Let's just stick with the theme on the draft. All right, I'll turn my video back on.
There we go.
All right, so we're up in 2 picks. David
think
Montgomery,
Montgomery's
Kirk
good.
Cousins. It's going to be some interesting reaching, especially with
Yeah.
all these guys available. But
Well, you're not really reaching too. I mean, you could go, Rashad White, obviously, but just take Montgomery. He's at ADP. You're not taking him too early.
yeah, looks like people are just filling stacks. So
I hate this.
be
I
smart.
hate this layout because you can't actually see if you're up. I think you're up.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
It switches this to green. I don't know. Oh, my phone's going off. I was wondering what was fucking vibrating every time I'm on the clock, and my phone's going off. Bitch
Oh yeah,
ass.
I know. It literally it doesn't know that you're on the browser, which I don't hate it because if you walk away. Gary Payton headed to locker room. Gary Payton has returned. Okay, thank God, because I have 100% Gary Payton tonight.
All right, so just finished with Kirk Cousins. So right now, this fucking lineup is Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, David Montgomery, Stephon Diggs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, T. Higgins, T.J. Hawkinson, and Dallas Goddard.
I don't hate it, dude.
I don't either, man.
I don't hate
Like,
it. Nah, you
This
could
is like the cash lineup of all best ball entries.
you get through. Yeah, you'll get through round one, no problem. Who's
All right.
where are you looking at now?
Jesus Christ, Jared Goff. All right, let's look at our next picks. So we're up in 14 picks. That's 106. So 106 and 111. So we can reach for Jared Goff.
Well, it's not too much of a reach. It's only 4 picks.
Actually,
You might want to do it because I think if you get Goff and Cousins, you might be good on a quarterback.
so I'd actually be okay with this. So we didn't get the other one, right? But grab Jared Goff and Jameson Williams.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, get Jameson Williams later in the year.
I actually like that. What's gonna be funny? Watch, we're gonna be get up to us, and then we're gonna realize that the one person watching is actually drafting against us.
I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
This bitch, I'm fucking taking Jared Goff, so we can't have him.
Well, that's it. That's a his problem thing because you're already taking him too early.
That's for sure. 9 picks. All right. This shit's addicting, man. Like, it's so easy just to get stuck doing drafts. Like,
Oh, dude, especially on your phone if you're just sitting there watching TV. It's so
Bro.
easy, man.
I was watching that new Sweet Tooth or whatever, and I got like 3 episodes deep in and realized like I had no idea what was going on because I'd just been fucking drafting.
You're
the whole time.
drafting Sweet Tooth. What is that?
It's actually like a DC show. I don't know. It's like a post-apocalyptic world where a virus turns a bunch of people into, or babies into animal hybrids. It's
What?
cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, there's this show that Holly and I started watching. It's on Apple TV. It's called Silo. Dude, you gotta watch it. It's a like a post-apocalyptic type
I'm
show where it's basically like Fallout meets. It's a lot better than that, obviously, but it's got an interesting twist to it. Like, basically, they're all stuck in like this giant silo that's underground, and there's video screens everywhere. And it's supposedly the outside, and it's like this post-apocalyptic world, and nobody can leave or they'll die. And it's really sick, dude. You got to watch the first episode and tell me what you think.
I would do that shit right after we're done with this
No, you
draft.
should, dude. I'm telling you, like, it's like
I need a new
top
show
notch.
for me and Angelica. She's gonna whoop my ass if I don't start doing something that involves her.
All right, what do you got here? You're going Goff?
I'm going, yeah, man. We're just gonna blow
And
right
Jameson.
past all this fucking shit right
Yeah.
here.
Screw it.
I don't care, man. I really don't.
It's $3 at the end of the day.
Yeah, I've already got a shitload in the other one. Jared Goff, and then JMO next.
Yep.
I actually kind of want to leave Cole Kmet in there just because we're like
Why
balls
not?
deep into the NFC North at this point.
Yeah, why not? You gotta get some Green Bay here too eventually.
if he happens to make it past, then we'll go for it.
Yeah, you gotta get Jameson Williams though.
Yeah, no, of course.
What do you think about Dalton Kincaid though, man? He's like basically the slot wide receiver. I know he's tight end, but they're not gonna use him as much at tight end. I've been getting a lot of him, unfortunately, because I've got a lot of Josh Allen stacks.
Yeah, man. As long as Josh Allen exists, like you take people that are on this team. Like, I don't even think it's worth overthinking.
Yeah. All right.
JMO.
All right, where are we at? Let's see where you got here.
All right.
So you got Cousins, Cook, Hawkinson. Anybody else from Minnesota?
No.
Okay. And then you got Goff, Jameson Williams, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
This is a crazy NFC North stack.
Yeah, I like it though. And then who are the one-offs? You got Goddard, T. Higgins, and Stephon Diggs. So you could go AFC East here a little bit.
All right, let's see where we're at. So we got 15 picks. That's 130 and 135.
Still got what, 9 picks left?
Yeah. Let's see, we have 2 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, 4. All right, we're pretty much good. We actually just need. We honestly could probably take best available. Do we want Khalil Herbert? Do we want Foreman since we're doing all this? God damn it, let's do it.
I love Foreman.
NFC North.
You like Foreman?
Let's get Herbert and Foreman. Can we do it?
I'm sure you could. What do your position numbers look like?
2 QBs, 2 RBs,
It's
4
pretty
wide
balanced.
receivers.
Pretty balanced. Yeah. You don't need any more tight ends. No. I would start jamming in maybe one more running back and then go to wide receiver. Actually, I don't know. You might want to go wide receiver here.
Yeah, let's see. 130, so let's see what the best wide receiver is. We'll just go ahead and do that. I actually don't hate Adam Thielen as a one-off.
Carolina.
Minnesota, KJ Osborne. We're just going to do that.
Yeah, oh yeah, you should. Absolutely should.
Darnell Mooney. Man, this is easy. Just play the NFC North.
NFC North.
Foreman. Right, yeah, hell yeah, man. All right. But seriously, we need to prioritize who's up next. Definitely needs to be a wide receiver.
You got to go wide receiver. You got to go KJ Osborne, potentially. Where are you at? What pick number?
130.
Yeah, KJ Osborne's fine. Just take him. You don't need another tight end.
Oh, no. Actually, you know what? Let me remove him because this should probably... Well, maybe
that
KJ
should work out.
McKinnon.
Yeah,
what's
after?
Because I'm in... No, I'm 154. I'm just going to go KJ and Foreman.
Yeah. Where's Herbert? Is Herbert still on the board, too? You could add him. Gone. He's gone? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he went 120. Oh, I had him in my pool. I was trying to get both Herbert and Foreman.
You might be able to get Foreman here still.
I'm just gonna have to go to Chicago Bears games. I'm only a 3.5-hour drive. Like, what the hell?
I know, right?
Eli Moore is another interesting one. He's kind of a little bit lower than I would expect. I know he sucked.
Elijah Mitchell? Is that what you said?
Eli Moore. All right, I'm gonna take
do it.
Andre Foreman.
All right.
What's gonna suck is they all have the same fucking bye week.
Yeah, of course they would. I think you need a minimum one more running back, probably 2, and then the rest wide receiver. I don't think you need to touch anything else.
Yeah. All right, so let's look wide receivers. So we're gonna be up at Jesus.
Can't see
154, 159.
So Mingo, Chark. Not a bad little mini stack there.
Yeah, I don't mind either of those.
I mean, shit, you could add Carolina quarterback I think he's still there. Yeah, you could.
I don't think we'll get to him, but
No,
we
you
can
probably
keep him.
won't.
Let's see.
And the only reason you'd want to get to him if you got Mingo and Chark, probably.
But, while we're on the NFC North.
Yeah, Dobbs.
Dallas, Hodgins, Stin. Yeah. I mean, and then
If the
I don't mind-
NFC North absolutely crushes this year, you're gonna be feeling pretty good. It's like
this is
four
the
playoff
NFC
teams.
North draft. Like,
Yeah.
wait, what the fuck happened? Bro, I don't even really.
But dude, I don't hate it. Like right now, there's so much up in the air. I think this is like a decent strategy. Like this hasn't worked out exactly the way we wanted it to work out, but I really do feel like it's not a bad strategy to do that. Maybe we've gone a little bit overboard, but who cares? Commit to it. Commit to the bid at this point.
Well, I mean, look, man. When it comes down to it, at least like if something like this, you only need a couple of things to go your way. If those things go your way, it works out really well. Like you're not betting on a bunch of random things happening. You're betting on
teams.
Like a couple random things happening.
Yeah, and you're betting on teams and matchups at this point.
Yeah, they're gonna play each other twice a year.
Because look, most likely it's not gonna happen every time, but most likely those last couple weeks are gonna be divisional matchups.
Yeah, and you get the best football. You get the best football with divisional matchups, anyways. And these are all just young teams with.
You gonna go?
We're just justifying it to ourselves.
Monica Mingo here.
If he's available, I might. I might just go Romeo Dobbs just to.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
No, you're right.
What's the advantage?
Yeah. Commit to it, Dobbs.
I feel like this music is like a combination of, I don't know, Mortal Kombat and like Madden 2008. Like, all right, Dobbs. We're just gonna make it easy. All right, so I'm a pick 159. So I probably didn't need to do that. Didn't need to reach, but fill your stacks, guys. Why not?
Yeah, you can reach a little bit, especially this part of the year, but not too crazy.
I can't take Ryan. Can I?
I don't know.
That's too
dude.
much.
Yeah. He's third string. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Devontae Foreman will get hurt. Like, the over-under is like probably 3 games that he'll miss this year, minimum.
All right. Let's see. Oh shit, we're up. We'll go MVS.
MVS.
They're gonna play Buffalo at some point.
Yeah, exactly. All right, where are you at, roster-wise?
All right, so we got 3 RBs, 7 wide receivers, so we're done pretty much with everything. But Kirk, Dalvin, Montgomery, Diggs, ASB, Higgins, TJ, Goddard, Goff, JMO. Man, I don't hate it, man.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. You still got a shitload of picks left, too.
Yeah.
You got 6 picks left. All right, so where are you at now? Where's your next picks?
16. So we have
You got a while.
178 and 183. See, we really need to be focusing on running back at this point, I think.
Yeah.
That's fine. Take it.
Gainwell, you know he's going to score like 7 touchdowns this year randomly.
Well, they also got Rashad Penny now.
I know, but
Their shit's so fucking weird. Like, I can't stand that they do that shit. We're going to do this. We're into the rounds that I think you can kind of just, like, pick guys. Chase Brown. They got rid of Samaje Perine, so I'm not necessarily off that.
and Mixon, who knows, he could be suspended.
It's true. All right. Just because.
Yeah, Patterson. I mean, Chuba Hubbard. I like Chuba Hubbard at that at 200 basically. I mean,
these are all guys that.
dude, I don't know why Gus Edwards is going so low.
He's RB2, right? Like,
Yeah,
I don't.
He's RB2.
And then outside of that, I think that's where you start getting in no man's land.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zach Moss. I feel bad for him. I don't know why nobody was able to use him, right?
I know.
All right. Well, that's all the conversation he gets. All right. This whole thing is fucked up now. All right. We still got a lot of picks, man.
A lot of picks, dude.
See, like at this, I really need running backs.
Yeah. You should probably get 5 running backs. Well, who are your 2 running backs again? Your 2 starters as of now?
Dalvin Cook,
Montgomery.
David Montgomery,
Yeah.
and then and then it's Dante Foreman. I don't know, man. I guess we're not in the worst place ever.
Yeah, but you should probably get like 5.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we got a nice little list we can pull from here. I still don't do it. Don't deposit. Fucker. All right.
Oh, here you go. Almost up.
178. We're gonna see. This is where I run into trouble. This is how I end up short on running backs. I'd rather just play I'm picking one of these guys. Chase Brown is not going to do better than one of these guys will.
Dude, I would go Warren.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Warren can have a pretty decent year. Najee Harris is like dead.
All right. So hear me out. Do you think I should take Warren over Rondale Moore?
Yeah, at this point with your roster, I think you need to take Warren.
Okay.
And if he falls, if Rondale Moore falls, then take him.
He's not going to fall now. Oh, well, he might on the next
He
one.
might. I mean, he's at 173 and you're at 183, so maybe people are just not into him. I have not really taken any Arizona Cardinals this year, much at all. I have like one Hollywood Brown and Tyler Stacks.
We're extremists when it comes to the Cardinals. We're either balls deep in them or we're just fuck off.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now is fuck off mode. I hope they just tank this year, to be honest.
They should. They absolutely should tank.
You're going to get Rondale, dude.
Yeah. Hold on, we got a second to think about it. Is there anybody else we like? I don't mind Curtis Samuel, but I'm not going to reach over. Cordero? No, Rondale's best available.
I bet you can get you 60, 70 catches this year.
I mean, dude, he needs to essentially have 2 good weeks and outscore a guy that tanks. You know what I mean?
And if D Hop gets traded, which it's possible.
All right, we still got 4 more picks left. I think we're good on quarterbacks and tight ends.
You could like if you're getting to a point where like there's nobody really there, you could do another tight end or quarterback. But I mean, who would you get at quarterback at this point?
I don't think I need any quarterbacks. If I was going to do something,
I mean, you don't really have a true number one.
Yeah, I'm not taking a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, look, you don't have a true number one quarterback. I mean, you have a couple of mid-range guys, so you could, with the last pick, take somebody, but...
But is he still available? No. Okay, so, I mean, worst comes to worst. You can always do Sam Howell and Logan Thomas and, you know...
Dude, I have not seen Logan Thomas drafted. I don't really understand it. Like, am I missing something? Did they sign a tight end or something? I don't understand.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but like I you know what? I'm just gonna. I keep him in on everyone. Like I ended up with so much Wentz, Samuel, and Logan Thomas last year. That shit actually ended up helping me a lot because the first 8 weeks they were going off.
Yeah. Yeah, and Logan Thomas, he was injured half the year or whatever, and then came in. I don't think he really did much. And maybe with the new offensive coordinator situation there, maybe he's kind of left out. But here, I need to look up their depth chart actually for that.
No, he's tight end 1.
Who's behind him?
I don't remember.
Let me see. Because if he's tight end 1,
it's not anybody real. Because I did look it up the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Like we did this all last year.
John Bates. It's John Bates, dude.
Yeah, it's the same team.
Bates Hotel. Yeah, I you should take him, dude. I really think so.
Here, let's just do this. All right, who else do you have on that team? Any wide receivers?
Oh shit, hang on.
You know, fuck it. Is JD McKissick's? Oh, he's a free agent. That's right.
Wait, oh yeah, you're right. I need to get familiar with their depth chart because honestly, I have not taken really anybody from them. De'Ami Brown.
No, that's perfect. Anybody else?
Dax Milne, Marcus Kemp.
Yeah, I think he's on the Dodgers.
I mean, Curtis has been gone for a while, obviously. Dotson's gone, right?
No, well, yeah, Dotson's. Oh, gone. Yeah, gone isn't drafted. Yes, they've all been drafted.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought you meant like gone isn't left the team.
Yeah, well.
I was like, you're looking at the depth chart. That doesn't make sense. All right, so we're back on track. We're on pick 202. None of this shit matters at this point. So should we just work on this Washington stack? Take Sam Howell?
No, I wouldn't go. Well, oh yeah. Take Sam Howell. Yeah, I would. I would get one more quarterback here because you just don't really have an elite quarterback at all.
Okay, no, here we're good. So I think here's what we do. These guys aren't getting drafted. So
yeah, so get them last.
Wide receivers next. Or running back.
Running back. Yeah, get Chuba if he's there.
Go. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be there.
Bobby Trees. All right, cool. Now Gus is gonna be gone most likely, but you never know. He might be there, dude.
We've got.
Oh, you got two picks left. Okay, so
yeah, we're good.
Get Logan. Get
We're
De'Ami Brown.
Logan and De'Ami.
Screw it.
This is that Thanksgiving Day stack. Against the fucking NFC East, dude. This whole lineup is NFC East.
Wait, let me see.
Wait, no. It's NFC North and NFC East. Okay, that works.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see the rest of your roster at the top.
Hold on. I gotta select everything. I'm not used to desktop. All right, so Kirk down.
Yeah, see Goddard is NFC East. Who else?
No, it's all NFC North.
No, but that's fine. This is perfect. Howell. maybe we'll get a maybe Philly we'll get an easy Week 17 matchup with Washington.
Washington, I think they're still going to play. I mean, we're going to have Washington, Detroit, Thanksgiving. All right, I'm just going to call it now. Schedule has been released. Washington, Detroit in Detroit on Thanksgiving.
Hey, dude.
Logan Thomas is going to have 2 receiving touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns.
Cardinals. Did he go to Virginia? He was a Virginia Tech quarterback, right?
Yeah,
Logan
I think
Thomas?
so. Yeah, I don't know, man. I actually don't remember. You're going back to like 2014. This is back when we thought Peyton Manning was coming to Arizona. Like, come on.
Oh man. At least we got Kevin Durant. That made up for it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
At the very least, we get to see Devin Booker being the greatest player of all time. What's funny though is like, yeah, he's doing something that MJ did, but MJ did it in '90. Is before he started winning.
Yeah, right.
It's
no,
like,
true.
Shit, man. Like, stop rubbing that in. Like, I don't know. Can we win?
Well, let's start with just winning Game 5. Let's hope Jokic doesn't like drop kick one of our coaches or something.
Look, and I don't want this to be taken the wrong way because I don't know if a lot of people watch the Phoenix Suns, but dude, if that would have been CP3's family would have been taken in protective custody. Like his mom, was in fear for her life at the Dallas Mavericks game. Like, come on, man. If CP3 would have done that to Jokic, like to a guy like 4 times his size, they would have had to take him into protective custody and like witness protection, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. It's kind of a double standard for sure.
All right, I'm on the clock. So we're gonna go with Logan Thomas. We're gonna finish
one of
it up
only
with
10
De'Ami
people.
Brown.
If Logan Thomas has a hell of a year this year, man, you're gonna be feeling pretty good.
I just boosted his ADP like 1,000%.
All right, De'Ami Brown, here it comes.
That's it. The NFC North with a NFC East substitution and then some random fucking AFC dudes.
All right, so Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Montgomery for Detroit, Stephon Diggs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, T. Higgins, TJ Hawkinson, Daniel Goddard, Jeff Goff, that's his new name. Jared Goff, Jameson Williams, KJ Osborne, Deontay Foreman, Romeo Dobbs. Keep going. MVS, Jalen Warren, blah 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 blah, and then you end up with a little Washington 3-stack there. Interesting, man. All right, so we did 2 drafts. It's about an hour and 45-minute stream. Thanks probably to my mom and my wife for watching. That's probably be about it. But hey, this is a nice little warm up here. We're gonna do more of these. Once the schedule is released, we'll actually have like solid information on this, and then we can really get into it. But I think we do like one or two of these a week. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I'm down. Again, like this, to anybody who is watching or watching the stream or just watching the fucking wrap up portion here, this is kind of casual. Like, let's hang out, talk fucking sports, and you're probably going to know some random shit about your favorite team that will be beneficial in round 200 or pick 200. So, bring that shit to the chat and let's build a team together.
The algorithm for YouTube is pushing, we're doing XFL content, pre-recorded XFL content. So this is a live show. They don't know what the hell to do with this. So we got to give it probably 5-6 shows before this actually starts showing up on people's feeds. But until then, we're just going to pretend you and I are going to do this anyways. We're going to draft anyway. So we might as well just record it, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
All right, guys, we appreciate you. We will see you. I don't know. We'll see you next week sometime. We'll jump in that Discord. I'll leave that link down in the description. Until then, we will see you guys later.
Shush.